just helped Ezra Toombs seize control of an Imperial outpost. Explain yourself, Agent.
Peddler said I'm wanted for kidnapping in the Empire?
The Viceroy had been looking to assign blame, and I thought it a convenient illusion for maintaining your cover. You understand, of course. Clearing your name will be considerably more challenging in light of your recent actions.
Ward, sounds like you're closing in on Vex. I'm headed back to the ship. Sounds like the Empire's already looking for us. We're not gonna want to hang around Ravenloft much longer.
I'm impressed you didn't fall to your death back there. Now, hands up. Good. Now let me see. Drab uniform, fusion blaster strapped to your waist. Tell me, what's an agent of the Commission doing so far from Trantor?
That's a plasma drill, not a gun.
I made some modifications. Now answer the question.
I'm on your side. Kalden sent me. You can lower the weapon.
How did you find me?
You left a message for Kalden in the depot saying you were coming down here.
You saw that. Interesting. So what do you want from me?
The agent on Zoranel is in grave danger. We need to exfiltrate them immediately, and we can't do that without you.
I knew I'd regret jumping into bed with the Foundation. The Ardent are also looking for the agent. If we're going up against Grilk and his cronies, I need to finish retrofitting this drill. It'll give us a chance to get to know each other. Start by charging this power core. Here, catch. Nice catch. Lift up the housing and pop that old core into the slot. There's a code over there somewhere. Once you've entered the code, grab the new core and hand it to me. Carefully.
Vex, I know you have deep feelings for Maven Ravani, but for her sake, I would encourage you to sever all
Take your
contact.
time. So what if half
Your
the
close
galaxy
affiliation makes her a target of anger and suspicion, and it jeopardizes the vital work we are doing. You have already taken one life. Don't make her into another of your victims.
That's it. Hand it here. Carefully. Clearly, the Commission of Public Safety doesn't have a varsity team. Okay, I need to fuse the core to the stabilizer. These NK-90s could chew through rock like it was butter. Flawless design. Except for the fact that they would explode in your face. I watched a lot of friends go that way. Ancient, cheap Imperial trash! Grab the meta tool from the kid over there. Quick! I think some of that crap got in the wound. First, press the head on the wound to extract the poison. Now use the epidermal regenerator on the bottom of the tool to heal the wound. Whew. Thank you. I need your help to fix this barrel. Can you turn the barrel while I trim the casing? Pull that switch when you're ready. Smidge more to the right. Just like you're doing, but the exact opposite. Now to the right. And we're done. Good job. Whatever they send at us, we're ready. Let's head upstairs. Anything you need to do down here, do it now. I used to sneak a flask down here between shifts. Best view on Reventlof.
Tell me where the agent's located.
Someone's in a hurry. The Foundation agent is down there, in the capital city.
Why were you exiled from your home?
It's a long story, and I'm tired of telling it.
I saw the edict.
That's still up. I was accused of a crime I didn't commit. That's all I can say for now.
Levick said you used to be a maven.
Oh, Levick. That old curmudgeon. Yes, I was a maven. We're a branch of the clergy that do liturgy and perform rites to honor the Six.
I keep hearing about the Six. Who were they?
The Six helped found our society. My people didn't come from here. We crashed here after fleeing a terrible war. The Six helped to shepherd us through countless generations.
Are all your people religious?
We all honor the Six in our own way, but it's not required. Many of the Ardent have turned their back on the faith.
Let's go find that agent.
Not so fast. I happen to know that field agents like you have a subdural implant that allows their superiors to keep tabs on them. If you truly mean to defect, you'll want me to take it out.
Agent Ward, do not remove that implant. That is an order.
Give me your arm. I knew you'd chicken out. Crap!
That's an Imperial troop carrier.
This whole thing was just to draw me out? That's why you kept the implant, so your friends out there could keep tabs on you.
Looks like the peddler broadcasted your meeting to Major Leos.
I don't have the first clue why they're here.
Stop playing dumb.
Residents of Reventlof Station, this is the voice. There is a dangerous fugitive on your station. They are being abducted by a Zor criminal named Vex.
Vega!
Please remain inside while we apprehend them.
You screwed me!
Ward, I'm back on the ship. We'll swing around and grab you from the main spaceport. It's not far.
You don't have a choice now. You have to come with me. I have a ship waiting in the spaceport.
Fine. I need to grab a few things. Go. I'll meet you there. Through that door.
to the planet. Atmospheric radiation should confuse the sensors of any Imperial ships.
You're wasting your time. They can still track the agent here through their implant.
You have a subdural implant? Why didn't you tell us?
Does this mean the Commission has been listening in on everything we say?
Lie to them. Astoria can't know she's being manipulated.
Commissioner Bow thinks I'm working with him to infiltrate the Foundation.
How do we know you cut ties with the Empire?
I helped a pirate seize Reventlov Station.
That'd be more impressive if the station administrator wasn't despicable.
Ward's right. You've gone to great lengths to oppose the Empire. We shouldn't have questioned you.
Anyway, as I told Ward, the Foundation agent is somewhere in the capital city. I have a friend on the surface who can help us get in. I need to send her a message and then we can...
Hold that thought. Message coming up from the Viceroy.
I thought you said they couldn't find us.
It's not for us. General broadcast. All frequencies.
People of Zoranel, 2 days ago, citizens from your world launched an unwarranted and unprovoked assault on the Aegis Array, resulting in the deaths of thousands of innocent lives. For this unforgivable offense, we should level your world. However, our intelligence indicates that this attack was carried out by a splinter organization known as the Zor Ardent. So I have chosen to be magnanimous. Hand over every single member of the Ardent, starting with the Warlord Grilk, and I will spare your world. Otherwise, I promise you, your planet will burn. You have 1 solar day to comply.
Vega.
That was more measured than I expected.
My mother's not evil. Misguided, perhaps, but not evil.
Clock's ticking now. I've set our coordinates for Zornel. Hit the button when you're ready, Ward, and I'll fly us in.
I just got a message back from Ravani. She's the one who set the agent up on Zoranel since I was busy being exiled at the time.
Vex, it's Riv. It's not safe for us to meet directly. The Ardent are everywhere and they know about the agent.
6, damn it.
You remember our old friend, the mask maker? I'll leave a message with her telling you where to meet me. Be careful, Mizami.
What can we expect down there?
I'm biased, but I don't think there's a more beautiful planet in the whole galaxy. It's too bad you're not seeing it during the Golden Age. Things have gone downhill a bit since then.
What's the Golden Age?
Period of Zora history, back when the Six were still around. A lot of famous Zor artwork and debate comes from the Golden Age.
What does Mezami mean?
Not that it's any of your business, Empire, but... it means beloved. Riv and I were involved back when we were acolytes.
Are you still together?
As much as we can be. Nothing like exile to stop a relationship in its tracks. Riv is whip smart. Even when she's wrong.
How did the Ardent learn about the Foundation agent?
They have sources everywhere. You have to remember that the Ardent are heroes to some of my people.
They're butchers.
Says the Butcher's Princess.
The Empire's hardly above killing people to further their goals. I know. I'm usually the one they send.
Every empire begins the same way. In blood.
Let's table the argument about who's more genocidal and circle back to the problem at hand. shall we?
The Mask Maker lives in the annex outside the Temple of the Six. Cal, land the ship in the outskirts, and then Ward and I will go in on foot.
I'll join you. I have a lead I want to follow up on, just in case.
Guess I'll stay here all by myself. The ship is rigged for atmospheric entry. Good luck down there.
Ward, we must speak before you disembark. Well done with Vex. If you had removed the implant, I would have no way to help if you were in trouble.
Vex isn't going to let her guard down around me.
We don't need the barbarian to trust you. It's in her best interest to assist with this mission. You've done well with a challenging assignment. I know it must be taking a toll.
I have to admit that this assignment has been particularly challenging. I've had to make impossible decisions and spend my days lying to everybody around me. These aren't bad people.
Of course not. Our jobs would be much easier if those who opposed us were truly despicable. When I was with the Trantor police, I spent 5 years undercover in the slums of Bilibatan. Most of the criminals there weren't evil. They had just fallen under the influence of a powerful ringleader, like Selden.
Selden wasn't some crime lord luring innocent people into committing felonies. He was a mathematician.
What proof is there that his theories hold water? The science of psychohistory is so esoteric that only a handful of people can validate Selden's work. The rest of them take it on faith. It's not science. It's a cult.
Look at everything that's happened. The attack on the array.
The unsuccessful attack on the array.
Pirates seizing Reventloft Station.
Because you assassinated Administrator Farcourt.
The Empire is falling apart. Even you must see it.
The Empire is in a precarious state, to be sure. But that is why we must remain steadfast. Look at the good it has done. 12,000 years of peace. Would Red Abyss give us that with the Zor? The Empire is not perfect, but it is our best hope for humanity.
The Foundation offers a better chance for the future of humanity.
Then you are well and truly lost.
What's going on? I recognize that guy. He's from the Commission. I'm telling Astoria.
Stop it.
Please, Cal, this isn't what it looks like. I'm asking you to trust me.
I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. When push comes to shove, you've been true to the Foundation. Fine. I'll keep this to myself. Please don't make me regret this.
We'll be in touch, Ward.
Ward, over here. Never thought I'd be home again.
It's gorgeous. And empty. Where is everyone?
After your mother's little pep talk, my guess is an emergency debate session's been called in the forum. Grilk's probably arguing on behalf of the Ardent.
What kind of legal argument could Grilk even make? He attacked a major military installation.
It's not that simple, and you know it, Empire. The Ardent are our friends, our family, and sometimes people's heroes. Plenty of Zor agree with the Ardens' beliefs, just not with their violence.
Think you'll find anything at that Imperial embassy?
I hope so, but I'm not holding my breath. It was abandoned when the mine on Reventloft Station closed. If nothing else, I can use their equipment to delay any action on Mother's ultimatum until we can find the Foundation agent, in case Vex's contact doesn't work out.
Riv will come through.
Seems odd for an Imperial embassy to be built here.
My mother said that when she was young, all provincial worlds had Imperial embassies, no matter their distance from the galactic core. But that was a long time ago.
Right, to business. The mask maker's shop should be just up the street. I'll help Astoria into the Imperial Embassy, then circle back. I shouldn't be on the planet right now, let alone in the capital, so I'll mostly keep out of sight. Lead the way.
We should at least have a plan. Some idea of how we're going to get in and
For
get
the
out.
last
If you
time,
insist.
please hold off on any additional maintenance requests for the steam ventilation
It should be
shafts
simple
in the
enough to get
annex.
If we just
We are
take
working
this
to
road.
address the issue.
Can't.
Why not?
Your mother just threatened to flatten the planet, and you're like her little mini-me. No roads. We'll go by rooftop.
It's in the next district over, past the Forum? That seems drastically out of the
The
way.
Ardent are not your
The
enemies.
city was built
We are
around the Temple
patriots.
and Forum.
We fight on behalf of all Zol, from the lowliest verger toiling in the temple archives, to those brave scrappers who venture into the cold depths of space. We exist for you and your prosperity.
What do you think the security will be like? Anything to worry about?
First off, we're pacifists. We aren't big on security. Second, nobody's cared about us.
Yes.
Still functioning.
Do we have
Not
business?
even the Arden?
I'm quite busy, so if you wouldn't mind. Store's closed. What do you want, Imperial? Store's closed. Personal business.
You look nervous. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. You could have simply knocked.
Our mutual friend, Ravani, sent me.
Huh, finally. Ravani never mentioned you were an Imperial. Regardless, I'm glad you're here. I was beginning to think you wouldn't show.
What are these masks for, anyway?
Most were commissioned by the temple. Each of these masks honors one of the six. To wear their visage is to beg their protection and speak in their memory.
The six are your gods, correct? Why would gods need to wear masks?
Not even gods are safe from your empire. Some stories say the six adopted masks to hide from outside eyes their difference from us. Though precious, they were few in number, and feared the wrath and greed of outsiders. Some stories say they wore no masks at all, but their faces were as polished and terrible as the sun.
How long have you known Ravani?
Oh, years now. We met when she began studying in the temple, and I was an apprentice here. Mavens require a great many masks to perform their rituals, so we kept running into one another. Ravani is a dear friend of mine.
Tell me about her.
Ravani can be quite intense. She doesn't like being wrong, The only thing she hates more is the scholar and its philosophies.
What do you think of the debate in the forum?
It's awful, isn't it? I don't know what we're going to do. I've witnessed Imperial tyranny my whole life. It seemed unstoppable, inescapable. But now, with what's happened on Reventlof, I don't know.
The Ardens shouldn't have attacked the Array. But turning them over to the Viceroy is cowardice.
You're a strange one, Imperial. To speak so brazenly in support of those who would prefer you dead. I can tell you where to meet Ravani. But first, you need the Arbiter's mask.
That wasn't the deal.
Neither was you being an Imperial. The Arbiter is eldest of the Six, the Truth Speaker. He who guided us through the endless disagreements of Landfall. That is the Arbiter. Ravani will meet you in the courtyard outside the Forum. Show her this mask, and she'll know I sent you.
I must admit I'm curious, Ward. What does an agent of the Foundation need with members of a provincial barbarian faith? There's something deeper here, I'm sure of it.
Nice to see an Imperial out and about. The rest of your kind cleared out after the attack. If you were hoping to get into the Forum, you're out of luck. Talos blocking the way. Some sort of protest.
I will not budge from this spot until you all recognize the truth. We are being led down a path of destruction. The Ardent are more interested in power than the well-being of our people. They have pushed us toward conflict with the Empire for years. They advocate for violence, spurning our laws, our traditions, our very way of life. And now, having provoked the Empire into war, they try to persuade us that they act in our best interest. We must not stand for it, friends.
Lousy thing. An Imperial on Zoranel. Now this is a surprise, especially given what happened to the peddler. Bad news for business, that. Now, I'm afraid you caught me at a bad time. I'm missing the biggest debate in recent history because this cheap holo set won't even turn on. You think you can get it running?
Good. An Imperial. Surely you can see how inappropriate it is that Grilk and the Ardent are being allowed to defend their heinous actions in the Forum.
I respect what you're trying to do here, but I need to get in there. Lives are at stake.
The future of our entire world is at stake. If the Ardent are legitimized, Zoranel is doomed. I won't be moved. Their leader Grilk is a speaker. A speaker! The Ardent caused this crisis. We can't let their leader dominate the conversation around their crimes. Back again, Imperial.
This is a waste of time. Your little protest won't change anything.
You misunderstand. My aim is to call attention to an injustice. It is up to the Assembly to take action. I won't be moved. No debate is equal when one side has blasters. How can we trust that the Ardent won't shoot dissenters? We're supposed to just trust the group that put all our lives at risk? We must remove the Ardent from the Forum. Back again, Imperial.
Get out of my way.
I see the Ardent aren't alone in their predilection for violence. Threaten me all you want. I won't be moved. The Six wouldn't stand for this. We can't let their example and their memory live in vain.
Tasuto, Imperial. Odd time for sightseeing. I saw you talking to Talo. He's the one blocking the door. I've known Talo my whole life. It'll take more than pleading and threats to make him move.
You're concerned for your friend.
The Ardent have threatened him, and I'm pretty sure they're tracking his location. I'd kind of prefer if he didn't get himself killed over this. Look, I've never been able to convince him of anything, but maybe if you remind him his life is in danger, it might convince him to give this up.
I should go.
Suba kugotu duto kofeketo.
Back again, Imperial.
The Ardent have already threatened you. If you persist, they will kill you.
They wouldn't. It's unfathomable. Using violence instead of discourse, that's... This cause isn't worth my life. I'm a scrapper. My place is out there. Someone else can oppose the Ardent. Thank you, Imperial.
I'm in the Imperial Embassy. Nothing here has been touched since the mine closed. Headed your way, Warden. Keeping out of sight.
That's close enough. How do I know I can trust you?
Is this proof enough?
Haha, thank you, Scholar. I thought you'd never show.
This isn't right. Ravani hates the Scholar's teachings, which you'd know if you were actually Ravani.
Aren't you clever? Fine. Enough of this pretense. You can thank the Mask Maker for this. Now!
Good day to you.
Practically hear Quill trying to save his own skin from here.
Take him out!
How'd they know we were coming? Riv would never. Ward, I'm sending you the coordinates for Ravani's apartment. Meet me there, and watch your back.
levels and then work your way down. Maybe you can try to stop Zeus from you after.
Quite a fuss the Arden are causing. What do they want from the temple?
Damn place is swarming with Ardent. Keep out of sight, Empire. It's both our lives on the line here.
Bailey Gubo Rulo, show yourself.
This is our fault. We led the Ardent right to her.
We couldn't know this was going to happen.
It's the Ardent. What did we expect? They're killers. Oh, Riv. I'm sorry.
She's holding a statue. Maybe that's important.
When she's scared, she prays.
I thought she hated the scholar.
She does. I was the one who held it in such high esteem. So why would she spend her last moments praying to it?
Maybe it wasn't the scholar she was thinking of. It was you.
If only I could have been here for her. Growing up in the mines, I thought I knew grief. I guess there's always something more to learn. Hold on. That's Ravani's pocket recorder. Give it to me.
Vex, the Ardent know he's here. They must have tapped our call. Grook's gonna kill him.
No.
Mizami, remember that argument we had over the forced debate? You can't have forgotten. You were so mad. That's when I left. Six. Vex, I love you.
Riv. Ooh. Oh, Ward, I don't think I can do this. Okay. The fourth debate. The fourth debate. Search the room. She left clues to the Foundation agent's location somewhere here. I know it. I can't believe she kept that statue. Give that drawer a shot. She used to hide my anniversary gifts in there. That's from an Ardent blaster. Bastards. They'll pay for this. Is that? Let me see that, Ward. I got that for Riv as a gift. It's a recreation of her favorite paint. 6. This is from ages ago, before I started the Ardent. I was so stupid back then. Listen to this. Non-violent supply raids don't violate the Landfall Accords. We could save the Zor Confederation. Look what that got me. Look what that got the Ardent.
Wait, you started the Ardent? I thought Grilk did.
Grilk? No. That was all me. We were a raiding group. We'd hit Imperial ships, get in fast, grab whatever supplies we could, then get out. No violence necessary. Worked pretty well. For a while. I didn't know Ravani kept this. It feels like such a long time ago.
This place is remarkable. I've never seen anything like it. Not
6
even on Trantor.
above. Get to the point.
The house of worship. The design is so functional. Almost as
He's
if
in the temple. We don't have time to get a citizen's access
built
permit.
onto an existing
You'll need to
structure.
disguise yourself as a Maven. But if the other Mavens catch you or you piss off the Ardent, we're done for. Got it? Here, I'll get the door. Head down into the plaza. There. A Maven exiting the temple. Scan them for a disguise.
mask maker who sold us out. Her shop's right there. What do you say we drop in, pay her a little visit?
Ardent. In the temple. Never would have thought I'd see the day. I had to be in the same space as those Ardent for one more moment.
Now that you look the part, head to the temple. I'll let you in.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
You can enter, Maven. But stay out of our way.
Over here, honored cousin. La Rehalo?
Repeat after me. Laluro Vabino.
Laluro Vabino.
Thank the Arbiter you're here. The Ardent. They're everywhere. We refused to let them into the archives, and they started threatening the head Maven.
We don't have time for this. Let me in. It's urgent. The Ardent are searching for the Foundation agent.
Quiet! Has your brain rusted? Not so loudly. Such inquiries must go through Head Maven Kiregi, inside. Join me in performing Fesi Zede, so you may enter, cleansed, in servitude to the Six. Bayigubozi Yoha. Over here, cousin. Bayigubo. Follow my lead. Let us begin. Follow my lead, Zioha. Gifino tunele toruvoji lutadi toreyuhi luduvi tobohi halonobayi tadi riride tebotula. Cousin, please focus. We must begin again. Kizuto. Nosomi no Rufo to. Enter, Zioha. The Six welcome you home.
Thank you.
Cousin.
Cousin.
Go speak with Head Maven Kiregi. Z can help you with your inquiry into the safety of our mutual friend. But please, be careful. That Ardent leader has a volatile temper. Use her guilty conscience against her.
No luck with the embassy. I'll check a few more offices, but I'm not holding out hope.
Sounds like I'm really missing out.
This is what the Verger was hiding? A mask?
I'm giving you one more chance to prove yourself, Rustera. Succeed here, and I'll consider your failures on Tigra 3 forgotten. Failure to apprehend this Foundation agent may cost us Soranel. Understood? Don't fail me again, Marshal.
Sounds like this could give you leverage with the Marshal.
Back off, Maven. This mask is mine now.
Why do we have so many hex bolts but no J-screws? Somebody misfiled something. Tasuto Zioha. There's something I can help you with?
Surprised to find anyone still working with all the Ardent around. What are you working on?
Right now I'm sorting screws. Exciting work, I know. The agent... we found that the vents in the archives weren't circulating air properly. Not ideal for housing backups of the landfall debates, you know?
You mean the Foundation agent?
Quiet! Are you trying to lead the Ardent right to him?
The woman leading these Ardent. She's terrifying, isn't she? Any tips for talking to her?
Honestly, I think if you laid it on real thick about the Six and how they would disapprove, she'd relent.
Nafizu, Zefeku.
You need anything, just ask.
Where is the agent?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. This is a temple. We don't house agents.
Stop playing me for a fool. Enough! I don't care if you're the head Maven. Tell me where the Foundation agent is, or you die.
You would break our first law here, where the Six took their rest?
I was given a duty, and I won't fail again.
I know you, Marshal Rusera. I know Grilk blamed you for what happened on the array.
Why should I take the fall for the entire operation? That Imperial scum wasn't going to talk anyway. How dare he treat me like this? We'll find the agent, even if we have to tear this temple apart to do it. If Grilk wants to push around priests, he can do it himself. Keep searching. Get in the vents if you have to. I don't care. We are finding that agent.
Thank you, Zioha. How can I reward such bravery?
I need to get into the archives.
I see. For what purpose?
We need to stop the Arden from wreaking havoc in there.
Wreaking havoc on what, exactly?
Our burgeoning alliance with the Foundation.
That information is far above your station. I don't know what loose-lipped verger let it slip, but keep it to yourself. You endanger us all. The agent is in a part of the archives called the Sepulchre. Here, take this. We've been hiding these to slow down the Ardent. Find the others and the path will open for you.
How will the masks get me into the archives?
Don't tell me you've forgotten your training, Zioha. We wear our masks to honor the Six. Unmasked, we are no Six, and neither are they.
Thank you, cousin.
Now hurry. The Ardent have almost breached the archives. We're running out of time. Everything depends on you now, cousin. Seek the Six's masks, and the path will open before you. Do not let the Ardent discover you. Everything depends on you now, cousin.
Now, if I were a Foundation agent, where would I be? Hey, back off, Maven. This is crucial Arden business.
You're not getting this mask back. Go away. What's the point of hiding a mask? It's a mask. You wear it. Or display it, I guess.
I'm giving you one more chance to prove yourself, Ysera. Succeed here, and I'll consider your failures on Tigra 3.
Seek the Six's masks, and the path will open before you.
What are you looking at? Wow, you Mavens are awful protective of these masks, huh?
My eyes! I can't see.
Hey, heads off the masks, priest. I'm not letting another one vanish. Six, my head. Let me just take a breather over here. Oh. Oh. Ooh. I never should have tried those yam-flavored micro foods.
not let the Ardent discover you. Everything depends on you now, cousin. Have you found any masks, Zioha?
Deepest apologies for my negligence, Zioha. I've only recently been ordained, and this business with the Ardent, I'm all out of sorts. How do I tell the six apart?
Understand, Zioha, that I honor this very unbecoming request only because I owe you my life. The youngest are the twins, Cynic and Singer. One besotted with humanity, the other spiteful and cautious. Then there is the laborer, steadfast and taciturn, content with her work, while the navigator, dreamer and wanderer, spins odd stories out of stars. Eldest are the scholar, who wrote our laws, and the arbiter, who judged them true. Often did these two butt heads, the philosophical and the practical, ever at odds.
Thanks for the help, Zioha.
Doneba Reha.
disturbed. Oh, you must be Ward. I'm Cyril Gant. Rivani said you were coming to exfiltrate me, which sounds very exciting. Come in.
This isn't what I expected.
Isn't it astonishing? These robots are the Six. I must credit the Zor for keeping it secret for so long. I am arguably the foremost expert in robotics in the galaxy, and I didn't have the slightest inkling.
So, you're the agent of the Foundation?
I take it you are expecting someone more like, well, yourself.
Not at all.
We are a world of scholars, not spies. My assignment here was to try to rebuild one of the Six.
Why would the Foundation send you to fix a robot?
This is how we build alliances with other cultures, and assure our safety. We share our technology and expertise with others.
Why would the Zor worship a bunch of robots?
It didn't start as worship. The robots crashed on this world. This temple is built on the ruins of their ship. Both the robots and the planet's human populace were weary of war, so they began a dialogue about how to live peacefully together called the Landfall Debates. The Forum was erected so the Zor would always have a place to settle their disputes.
How did they go from peacefully coexisting to the robots becoming gods?
It happened slowly. With their extended lifespans and extraordinary capacity to store information, the robots essentially became honored elders to subsequent generations. When their positronic brains began to fail, they became saints.
Why all the secrecy?
According to Zor records, robots once flourished across the galaxy, but there was a terrible conflict that reduced their population to almost nothing. The robots who fled here chose to hide their identities out of fear that the Empire would come for them. I know you have come to secret me out of here, but I am on the verge of a major breakthrough and must complete the work. Is Rivani on her way?
I'm afraid she was murdered by the Ardent.
That poor girl. Vex must be devastated. Tragedy stalks that woman like a predator. You will have to assist me. We'll have to work quickly. The Ardent will find us before long. This is Niels Demidov. I'm trying to rebuild him. As you can see, he is missing an eye. Please retrieve a replacement from one of the other robots.
Will do.
Bring the eye here once you're done.